Hello, friends. The question of the day is, which one of you will admit that you're in a relationship that you feel totally ignored? By the one that's supposed to totally love you and give you affection to the point that your self esteem is to the floor. Okay, friends, I'll be the first one to admit it. The first one to admit that that's the relationship I was in for over 7 years, friends. Yes, friends. Oof. Friends, so let's talk about it. This is part 7. It's really part 8 because I did 6 twice, but okay, let's call it part 7. Part 7, let's talk about it, friends. You see, friends, I was completely ignored in my relationship. Like, I'm not there, she's not there, who is she? Unless he needed something, right? And then, of course, smiles and giggles, right? Oh, friends, to the point that my self-esteem really was on the floor. Like, I thought like the best years of my life had passed. Like my femininity, my sex appeal, my graciousness of being a charming, flirty girl that had gone away with my spouse, with my ex-spouse, because I wasn't getting no affection. I was being totally ignored, to the point, I'll give you an example. I would go and see him because, he had his place, well, meaning the living room, and I was in the other room, like 90%. We were always like separated. And because his real wife was the phone. And so I would go there to, just casually just say hello and give him a kiss. And he would put up his knees up to his chin and be like, my stomach hurts. I'm full. But this was like, his stomach was full, and I'm full for 7 years. So no hugging, no kissing, no cuddling, no nothing. Just like I said, it didn't feel like a woman, I felt like plain old Jane, and my self-esteem was so low that I got to the point that I accepted this is my life, this is marriage. So, friends, why is the question again? Why? Whew. You see, friends, I've thought about it a lot. Why did I accept it, not only from him, but from, many other, relationships, right? But I'm, speaking about this one recently. And I don't know, I guess that it was fear of abandonment. I guess, no, I know that's what it was. I always had abandonment issues, which just started with my father. So that always starts, when we have these issues, they're always a reason, back under here, right? That comes back from our childhood. And I know it started with my father, who had abandoned, me, his little princess, when I was a little girl. So I always wanted to be loved, just loved. That's all I wanted. That's all I asked for, was to be loved. But all I got was rejection and being ignored, to the point that my self-esteem was really low. Anyway, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but thank God that I am now with a wonderful man, that he raised my self-esteem super high, to the point that he sees me even more wonderful than what I see myself. And I'm still working on myself, right? Because this is what these past relationships, traumatize, and these, relationships when you're with a narcissist and manipulating person, that's what you get, You have to build your self-esteem up, And so we're doing it together. Yes, friends? So, friends, don't let yourself be ignored. Those are the red flags. Remember, we're always talking about those red flags. But those red flags become a way of living now, and we accept them, and we shouldn't accept them. And the worst part about it, friends, and I'll finish with this, that my ex-spouse one of his excuse was, well, we grew apart. We don't, well, of course we grew apart. You didn't talk to me, you never kissed me, you ignored me, my self-esteem was to the floor. I mean, I was just a roommate that gave you money, my share, half of everything. Of course we grew apart. Anyway, friends, so speak up, look at those red flags, and Don't ignore yourself so no one will ignore you. Okay, friends? Till the next time. Shalom, shalom. Bye.